So right here we've been checking out the Dihoom solar powered security camera. Now this was really easy to install and put up, and if you want to see actually what comes in the box, you can check out the unboxing video. But for the most part, it comes with everything that you need to mount it. Now a pretty cool thing about this one is it has this magnetic mount which is up there with it, and then also included you have this normal, almost like a tripod mount, and that can screw onto a wall, and it has an adjustable ball on it. You take that off after installing it, and then you can easily screw it back into place. So that's great, but I really like this. I was actually shocked by this because it's a really strong magnet that is part of this, and then you can take this off and pretty much just put it right back into place there and adjust it, because the magnet is a ball and it's movable. I will move it here for you guys so you can see that's it right there. And then on the back is the magnetic area. And I was actually kind of shocked when I took it out of the box. I didn't know it was magnet. I was like, whoa, what's going on there? That is really something different and unique. What I will say though, on the bottom here, this is IP65, so it is waterproof and weatherproof and all that stuff. They ship it and it has like another little rubber gasket there that gives you access to the power button as well as the USB port where this plugs in. Now the solar panel, because this is solar, no batteries needed for replacement. There's internal batteries that the solar charges, but this cable here, it fits over and makes it waterproof to be able to press the power button as well as the USB port, and it is really sensitive. I've had it drop out a few times, but besides that, once you get it in there good and tight, it should be fine. So hopefully, let's see what happens. So you can see right there, I'm gonna go ahead and put that right there, and you can easily adjust it. I'm pretty confident, even with that being stuck up there, it's not going anywhere. So I really like that. Now out here, you can see this section. What I did was I installed the solar panel. We have it facing, well, not right now, it's not facing the sun, but it will be facing the sun most of the day because I'm shooting this later in the day. But that is plugged in. You don't have to worry about any plugs on that, so that's all set to go. And then that runs right into the camera. So with that all hooked up, then I don't have to worry about anything else. I don't have to worry about changing batteries, anything. You know, is the cold affecting it? If it has sun, it's going to charge those batteries. Now this camera, it runs on a 2.4 gigahertz network, so if you should have that within your Wi-Fi, but you'll probably, depending on how far away you're going with it, you may need an extender, things like that, and I can put some recommendations down below if you're going to have it outside and far away. But because there's no wires, that 2.4 gigahertz hopefully will give you a good amount of range. Now where I am, I don't know if you can see where the house is back there. Let's see. Probably not through the trees, but I am probably 300 plus feet away from where the router is, even inside, and I still get a pretty strong signal and it works fine. Now this one also has a talkback function, two-way talkback function, has a siren built in, a light, so it has a lot of different things. So I'm going to show you real quick on the mobile app that you download. Connecting it was also really easy. They have a QR code, and then you put in your Wi-Fi information and it just automatically connects it. Now one thing that I do find with these cameras, there is a basic cloud service which I think it uploads and keeps the stuff there for 7 days, but then on top of that they have longer amounts that you could pay for. What I did find with this app, which is not the same brand, it's a different brand that connects to a lot of these IP cameras, is that some of the features are not included unless you pay, and I don't like that. And you know, that's just something to keep in mind. So some of the features are like, you know, set up not the sensitivity levels but the different areas on the camera where it's going to pick up that motion. So there's some little different things like that, so when you're comparing cameras, keep that in mind. But these are so inexpensive and you can put them all over the place. I'm also going to try a couple different IP cameras to see if it works on the same app, because that's another issue. If you don't get the same cameras across the board, the same company, they all might have different apps, which could be a pain. So this works with an app called Dihoom. You can see right there, that was a screenshot of me before. But it says the smart camera is giving me battery information. And then let's just go ahead. I'm going to says connecting, so it connected right there. You get that little screen, and the picture quality is really nice. There are infrared bulbs in there to help at night, so you're gonna get that black and white look. But for the most part, yes, because I'm so far away, it is a little delayed. And I have this in one of our little goat shelters back there, because we're gonna have some kids pretty soon and want to be able to monitor kind of what's going on. But it is pretty cool to have this app. It tells me it's live. I was getting motion detection notifications. Again, it was really easy to set up. Let me just show you real quick, go back in here. So this would be really good just running security if you have, you know, a homestead or just around your home, anything like that would be good. So there are some things here. I can speak. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. There's a white light feature, so if I want to brighten something up, I could do that. I can turn the light off. There's also an audible alarm. So it says turn on. Right, so that looks, I don't know how many people are going to scare with that, but it will tell you the alarm's ringing. You could always use that. Pretty interesting. I've never had that really on another camera, just the voice back and forth. But the only thing that I found was missing was something really to maybe hang that wire up with, but most places would not include that. You just get a couple tacks and you can pin it up somewhere, or tuck it in maybe under the roof. Not a big deal. They give you plenty of wire there, so if you're far away from where that solar panel is, you could probably run it about maybe 10 feet or so away from that. So that is really nice to have that option. My biggest thing and biggest complaint right now is really just where that is right there, where that connects. That if you touch it, it's probably going to fall out. If you find that it does fall out, you probably may want to just tape it just to keep it in place. And I did find that the one that's included, even though it has that it's attached to it, I had to pull the whole thing out, because if I didn't, then this would not fit. Also inside of this, there is an SD card slot, so which is really nice, because not only can you back up to the cloud, if you want to have it to an SD card, maybe it's too far away, you can probably use it almost like a trail cam. So if it's too far away from the network, it can record to the SD card. So that is pretty cool. But overall, I mean, it's a good size camera right there. The image quality does look really nice. I think this is a really great camera if you're looking just to add another camera to your system. If you don't have a system and you don't want to worry about batteries, running wires besides the wire from the solar panel to the camera itself, can't really do much about that. But if you don't want to have to change batteries or think about anything like that, get really good range with that 2.4 gigahertz the Wi-Fi, then I think you may want to check out this camera from Dihoom. So this is, again, the Dihoom solar powered battery camera. Has a lot of features. You do get that cloud storage for, I think it's 7-day recording. So if something were to happen, you could still look back and access it. If you had to save it, you can always do a screen capture if you needed to, right? Or they may give you a download function for free, but if not, just screen capture it, not a big deal. So that right there, again, is the Dihoom solar powered battery camera. I'm Alan from Damn Good Reviews. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.